Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Everything is alleged, y'all. Okay, the Fair Act use and everything is in my description box. So let's get to it, y'all. So I know I was supposed to be on my break right now, but I had to jump on here and say something about this. A news report came up about this church, that this plumber was doing some work at this church. Okay, and this church allegedly belongs to Joel Osteen or something like that. I guess that's how you pronounce his name. But anyway, he's got a church in Dallas, in Houston, Texas. And this is the same guy that, when they had that big flood in Houston, he wouldn't even let, people come in the church, for shelter. But this is a guy that, throws these huge church meetings and beg from the same people he didn't even want to help. But it's neither here nor there. This same guy hires a plumber. The plumber goes in to do some work on his church, and he finds in the wall, y'all, a stack of money. Stacks and stacks of money buried in the wall. Now, they said that it was a theft, and this is where the money came from. Who steals money and puts it in a wall? So you already know that's a lie. That's a stash spot. Okay? Anyway, this guy found it, and they gave him a reward of $20,000 when they found the money in the wall. So it had to be a great deal of money in there for them to even break him off $20,000 out of it for just returning it to them and not saying anything. This goes to show you of all the crooked corruption that's going on within these churches, y'all. Do you see what kind of money is being moved in these churches? Stashed inside of a wall, y'all. This is ridiculous what's going on out here. But it's a time and a place for everything, okay, y'all? These things will get dealt with, okay? I also have people coming in my comment section with the threats, and I know this happens more often than it should to females than it does to men. Okay, people coming in the comment section, you're putting your life in danger, you this, you that. Just like I said, every one of those people that's tied to mob ties and whoever else they tied to, that's out here crooked, CME and all of this other crap, they believe just like the next man, y'all. They have no power unless you give it to them. And when you run around here scared of them, you give them power. I keep telling y'all this. So just because you're scared of these people doesn't mean everybody else is. And I know y'all use this as a tactic, to intimidate females that's on social media. I know y'all do this. That's why they send people out to send threats to people without sending them. Okay, but like I said, be careful who's putting these messages on here, because your messages are being tallied with everything else that's going on, okay? And just like, the Prince of Darkness and his son just got released, the feds are watching them closer than they are anybody else, because they know it's some big stuff going on right now and has a lot of ties to two major places right now, Memphis and Dallas. That's why people are under investigation, as well as record labels are starting to be under investigation. So fall back with y'all sending me that. Keep it to yourself, okay? Keep it to yourself. You stay and hide out or whatever it is that you want to do. But don't try to push it off on everybody else. Okay? Now, another thing that came out, I had to jump on here and I'm going to jump right back off because my people want me to get some rest. So that's what I'm going to do. But I had to jump on here and talk about Lil Wayne, y'all. Now, if you have not heard about Lil Wayne, I do believe that the message is getting out now. And people are starting to look at their own little circle. Okay? So, word on the street is Lil Wayne had to fire and kick out one of his security guards. Okay? And they're saying that his security guard, from the story that I heard, he had a bad apple in the bunch. And I'm glad that he woke up. Because this could have been turned into something so much bigger. Okay, y'all? So they're saying that Lil Wayne, noticed that one of his security guards was taking pictures of his belongings, taking pictures of him, and he wasn't aware of it, and then he found out about it, and he fired him. Okay? Now, when he fired this guy, he told this guy to leave his house, leave his premises, and he did not want to leave. See, this is a problem when you're hiring people like this. Okay? When you fire somebody, they're supposed to get their stuff and go. This guy was like, oh, I'm going to go to the bathroom. In the middle of an argument, you already have Lil Wayne upset because you're doing some underhand stuff in the first place that he finally caught you doing. But then you want to stop and go to the bathroom before you leave the premises. Then once he leaves the bathroom, he comes out. He wants to argue with Lil Wayne. This is your boss. If he wants you to leave, just leave. You don't sit there and argue. He had a bad apple, y'all. And I'm happy that word is getting around to these rappers that they're waking up to, pay attention to their inner circle and get rid of the bad apples. So he kicks this guy out. This guy, knowing that Lil Wayne just got out of prison, only because, Trump pardoned him in the first place. So he knows if, Lil Wayne gets in any trouble or get caught with any kind of weapons or whatever, that he will be sent back to jail. So he calls the police and tells the police that Lil Wayne pulled something on him, knowing that Lil Wayne can't have anything. Do you see the dirtiness of these people now? He had somebody that was around him that was supposed to be protecting him, that was being sneaking around his house, taking pictures of stuff, taking pictures of him, and he did not even know about it. And then after he's fired, he has the nerves to call the police and tell the police that, Lil Wayne pulled a toy on him. Ain't that something, y'all? It's just like when you break up with somebody and they don't want to, they don't want to accept that you don't want them anymore. So they'll make up a lie on you or anything just because you don't want them anymore. And this is the same thing that's going on with Lil Wayne now. Just because he was fired and got caught doing some stuff he shouldn't have been doing, he wants to try to get him sent back to jail. This is what I'm telling y'all. You got to make your circle a little smaller. Get to know the people that's around you. Really get to know people that's around you. Because some people, they pretend like they're happy for you and happy that you're making money or doing good, and they're the first ones to try to throw you under the bus when you have a little argument or anything with them. So you have to rid yourself of people like this. But if you all don't know about the story, go look it up, y'all. I had to jump on here and say something because I'm happy in one way, even though Lil Wayne is into all of this mess that he's into. At the same time, he still caught on. And just like I told you about Mo3, false sense of security. Just like I told y'all about Young Dolph, false sense of security. He thought even if this guy was not his security, he still thought he was comfortable enough to come in this place that these people behind that counter had his back if something went down. And word on the street is the same guy that he thought that was going to protect him was the one that took the first hit. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, y'all? Word on the street. So you have to start with your security. Your security is the most important thing in your life when you're a celebrity. Your security. If your security is not on point and they're jealous-hearted and, they really don't care about your life, or they doing underhand stuff like taking pictures, sending to the paparazzi and all of this stuff, these are the first people that will turn you set you up, y'all. These are the first ones that will set you up. So you got to be very careful of that. Either they will take you out or they'll let somebody else take you out for the right price. So you have to be careful. And I'm happy that Lil Wayne woke up and fired this guy and got him out of there. But this goes to show you, these celebrities are starting to listen to what's being said on social media. And they're starting to pay attention to their own little circle. Anyway, y'all, let me get off of here before they start fussing at me. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks so much for watching. Peace.